Princess Ariel, heir to the kingdom of Omar, lived in the golden halls of her father's palace, a place filled with luxury but no laughter. Her father, King Gerald, ruled with strict laws and her every step was guarded. She always spoke with her maid Mariam that she wanted to see the village all by herself. One moonlight evening, Ariel felt caged by royal life. Wearing a simple cloth and a scarf, she sneaked out of the palace with the help of a handmaid. She wanted to feel the cool village breeze, smell roasted corn, and walk on the dusty path. As she walked through the lonely forest path, a group of masked men suddenly surrounded her. They were rough-looking but hesitant. Their leader, Aaron, demanded who she was. Ariel, terrified, lied, "I'm a trader's daughter from the next village." Her soft speech, her beauty, and her royal grace made them pause. Instead of harm, they tied her gently and took her to their hidden camp in the woods. That night, they argued. Crews said to keep her for ransom. Others said to let her go. But something strange began. Ariel started talking to them calmly, unafraid. "You don't have to live like this," she said. "You can be more than this." They didn't know they had just kidnapped a princess. Days passed, and Ariel began teaching them simple things: how to read, how to clean the camp, and even how to farm instead of stealing. One of them, Lucas, secretly admired her courage. Another, Cruz, a man hardened by pain, softened whenever she sang. Slowly, laughter returned to the camp. Ariel cooked for them, told stories, and treated them like friends. Then, one evening, Cruz caught her praying near the fire. "Lucas, you're not ordinary. Who are you really, Ariel?" Ariel smiled. "Someone who believes in freedom and believes everyone deserves a second chance." That night, Aaron dreamt of being a free man again. When dawn broke, Ariel decided to return home, promising not to reveal them, but deep in her heart, she carried both affection and confusion for her captors. When Ariel returned to the palace, her disappearance had shaken the entire kingdom. The king was furious. Guards were doubled. Though she was home, her heart wasn't at peace. She missed them, especially Cruz. But guilt haunted her. They had still kidnapped her. So she told the palace officers about a group of men hiding in the forest, though she never said who they were or what they did. They were captured the next day. When the men saw her at the palace courtyard, dressed as the princess, they froze in shock. Lucas whispered, "We kidnapped the princess?" Aaron bowed his head. "She tricked us, or maybe we tricked ourselves." They were thrown into the palace dungeon. They were so angry at themselves, one of them cursed himself. One regretted not asking for ransom, and one whispered they should have never touched her. They stayed there for 4 long days, betrayed by the only person they had trusted. On the 5th day, footsteps echoed down the dungeon stairs. The door opened. It was her. Ariel entered. Her eyes carried both guilt and grace. Aaron said, "Why are you here, princess? To mock us?" Ariel said, "No, to free you." She told them she had forgiven them, but they needed to understand the pain of losing freedom, just as they did to others. "I couldn't sleep knowing you guys were suffering. I needed you to feel what you made others feel. Only then could I forgive fully." They broke down in tears. She secretly ordered their release, but warned them never to return to crime. The head guard discovered that they were the ones who kidnapped the princess and she wanted them to be free. He plotted to have the men executed behind her back. When the princess found out, she disguised herself as a servant and smuggled them out of the dungeon through an old passageway beneath the palace.
Princess Ariel built a small-scale training center at the edge of the village. She secretly used part of her royal allowance to fund it, buying tools and equipment for the men who once kidnapped her. Under her care, Iron and his friends began new lives. They worked hard, learning honest trades, carpentry, farming, metalwork, and security. For the first time in years, they lived as free men, not as outlaws. One evening, rumors spread that a group of rebels was planning to attack the palace. When Iron and his men heard about it, they rushed to warn the princess. Together with the palace guards, they trained and planned an ambush. On the night of the attack, they stood bravely beside the princess, defending the royal family and the people of Oma. Their courage and unity helped defeat the enemies completely. When the battle ended, the king looked at his daughter with pride and said, "A daughter who teaches mercy is worth more than 1,000 soldiers. I am proud of you, my princess." He then turned to Iron and his men, praising them for their bravery and loyalty. Years later, Princess Ariel ruled beside her father, with Iron and his men serving as her loyal protectors, friends, and guardians. They were once her captors, but through her kindness, they became heroes of Oma, a living proof that forgiveness can turn darkness into light.